Hello, my dear friends. Welcome. In this week's parsha, parshas Vayechi, we learned something interesting about communication and speech from the number of verses in the parsha. I've been speaking for the past 2 weeks about the number of verses and words in the parshiot, and at the end of each parsha, the sages give us a siman, a sign, a mnemonic device to remember and to learn something from the number of verses in the parsha. So in this week's parsha, there are 85 verses. In Hebrew numerology, gematria, pei is 80 and hey is 5, that's 85. So there are 85 verses. So the siman, the sages tell us, is peh el peh, which means literally mouth to mouth. And we see in this week's parsha that Yaakov lives for 17 years in Egypt, and at the end of his life, he gathers his children and blesses them with beautiful, flowing, profound blessings to his grandchildren and children. And that's peh, that's the mouth. The mouth speaks, and Yaakov does a lot of beautiful speech in this week's parsha. Interestingly, peh also spells po, which means hear. So to combine those two things and just take out a little lesson in communication, when we speak with people, when we speak with our family, with our friends, with each other, to ourselves, we have to speak and make sure that our speech is on the highest, purest level that it can be. And also po, we have to be here. We have to be present. Often we can be speaking with somebody and they just seem distracted and not present. Or we can be doing the talking and also not really be present. So that's one lesson in communication we can learn from this week's parsha, parshas Vayechi, from Yaakov and Yosef. They both pass away in this week's parsha. And peh, the mouth speaks, po, and when it speaks, I am here, I am present. Thank you so much. It's my deepest prayer, wish, and blessing that we all accomplish this and achieve this and focus on our human interaction and communication with each other and strive for the very highest. I wish you all a wonderful Shabbos.